this session, you should have really learnt about the power of observation and what your own perspective is and how your own knowledge can limit your observation. And then also identifying the big problems that our marine environments are facing and how to take those big problems and look at them on from a global scale to a local scale and break those problems down into bite-sized, manageable chunks. And then look at the cause behind the problem and then come up with an effective solution to either implement a change or a behaviour change within your individual routine or within your community. Perhaps you want to start a swap shop at your local school, or perhaps you want to encourage your parents or guardians to change the cleaning products that they're using. There's lots of different ways to go about it. Communication within science is so important because the biggest threat our marine environment is facing is a lack of understanding and awareness. Without clear communication, you can't have understanding, you can't have that awareness. And without that awareness and understanding, you don't get passion, and then you don't get conservation, and you don't get positive action. So that's why it's really important. A really fantastic way to communicate to people who can implement bigger change is writing to your MP or your local councillors. And just bear in mind, just because you're not a voter right now, you are a future voter and your voice matters. And when you're writing to your MP, it's worth putting that down. I am a future voter. My voice needs to be heard. And then talk about what you're passionate about. What changes do you want to see in the world? If you really enjoyed today's session and you want to learn more about the marine environment, I highly recommend you visiting the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust website. We've got a fantastic online program called Young Marine Champions. It's free to sign up. It's got lots more information about our marine habitats and ways to protect those marine habitats and how we can take responsibility and also work together implementing those solutions. I highly recommend you checking out different citizen science projects. The Shark Trust has got a fantastic one with the egg case hunt, crab watch, the big sea research from the Marine Conservation Society. Plenty of different projects to get involved with that you can learn about individual subjects, and also the data that you collect is essential to protecting our environment, and you can be part of that solution. So that's a really lovely way to go about it as well. Thank you so much for your time and attention in this project. I really hope you learned something. If you'd like to share what you've learnt with us, please feel free to tag our socials at Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust. We'd love to hear about what problems you're facing, how we can collectively work together, and what some of your solutions are.